Pride Month is in full swing, and the stars are showing up and showing out in the most fabulous ways, bringing style, energy, and serious love to the LGBTQ+ community. And I've got all the celeb highlights you need. Let's start with none other than Jennifer Lopez. J.Lo hit the World Pride Music Festival stage in Washington, D.C., looking like a sparkly powerhouse. We're talking crystal-studded bodysuit, matching thigh-high boots, and that signature diva energy. It wasn't just a performance, it was a moment. Now, over to Rita Ora, who brought some major fashion chaos to the same stage, and I mean that in the best way. She mixed sailor stripes with leopard print and added fiery red wraps for good measure. Plus, her bold sunglasses and massive smile? 10 out of 10. She's giving fearless fashion pirate, and we're sailing right alongside her. Paris Hilton gave us not one, but two unforgettable Pride looks. First, she channeled her inner disco space goddess in glittering silver and sky-high boots, total intergalactic glam. Then, at the Out Loud stage, she cranked the color all the way up in a rainbow mini dress, matching thigh highs and fingerless gloves. It was like a pop rave exploded, and Paris was the queen of it all. Unapologetically joyful, totally Pride. And speaking of queens, Lizzo lit up the Out Loud Music Festival with her signature blend of power and sparkle. She rocked a bright pink peplum top with denim shorts and thigh-high boots, equal parts glam and grit. And that rainbow stage backdrop? A gorgeous nod to Pride that pulled it all together. Nobody commands a crowd like Lizzo. Pure empowerment, pure fun. Switching gears to more refined vibes, Cynthia Nixon brought some high-fashion elegance to the Pride of Broadway event. She wore an olive green pleated dress that was bold, structured, and quietly stunning. It's a great reminder that showing up for Pride doesn't always mean sequins. It can be soft, strong, and stylish too. Now let's talk about Lourdes Leon, Madonna's daughter, who turned heads at the fashion-centered fundraiser. She wore a sleek, black, velvet dress that was all about modern edge and clean lines. No need for fuss when the vibe is already fierce, right? And look who else lit up the celebrations, Mariah Carey. Dressed in a sunny yellow gown and fanning herself with a fabulous Pride fan, she brought warmth, glam, and good vibes. It was classic Mariah, effortless and radiant. Yolanda Hadid went a different route, but made just as big an impact. In a nude-toned, sculptural dress, she kept things simple, letting the rainbow flag she carried speak volumes. No sparkle needed, just elegance and a strong message of support. And Jessica Chastain? She took a cozier approach with soft neutral tones and a super fun rainbow balloon crown. It was quirky, classy, and unexpectedly delightful. Who says Pride looks can't be comfy and fabulous? Then of course there's Lady Gaga. The Pride chameleon herself delivered two very different but equally fabulous looks. One was edgy, strappy denim and rainbow glam, while the other was laid-back Versace streetwear with a bold lip. Whether she's turning up the drama or keeping it chill, Gaga always shows up for the LGBTQ+ community. And finally, Naomi Campbell brought quiet power to the mix. In a simple white tee with a rainbow heart and the words "thank you," she showed that even the most subtle choices can speak volumes. But amidst all the joy, glitter, and rainbow-filled celebrations, there's another movement making waves in Los Angeles: protests against immigration raids. And many celebrities aren't staying silent.
You had a disaster happening.
Eva Longoria, for example, made her stance clear on Instagram stories. She reposted a tweet from California's Governor Gavin Newsom, who slammed Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth for threatening to send active duty Marines to control the protests. Hegseth said via X, "If violence continues, active duty Marines at Camp Pendleton will also be mobilized. They are on high alert." Newsom called that deranged behavior, and Eva didn't mince words either, labeling it un-American.
And I was so mad.
That's classic Eva, who's been outspoken about social justice issues for years. She also shared a powerful video of singer Gloria Estefan speaking out, and another heartbreaking clip showing a mother separated from her child during a raid. Plus, she posted a helpful guide advising people about their rights in these tense times. Chrissy Teigen jumped into the conversation too, sharing some strong opinions on her Instagram stories. She reposted a tweet questioning why so much money is going toward these raids instead of helping people who actually need it. She also showed love for LA with an I Love LA post, showing solidarity with her city during all this chaos. Actor Mark Ruffalo also weighed in, posting a message encouraging National Guard members to question orders if they think those commands break the Constitution. He called out the situation as a clear sign that we are living in an oligarchy when working class people are pitted against each other.
So there is a list of people
There's one.
that you despise.
There's one big one, but I
Who?
almost
Because that would have been funny.
Donald Trump.
Ruffalo's post went viral with tons of likes and support from other celebrities like Jennifer Garner, Melanie Griffith, and Halle Berry. But here's the thing. These celebrities aren't just talking. Some are getting right in the middle of it. Take Billie Eilish's brother Phineas, for example. He showed up at the protest, and guess what happened? He got tear-gassed almost immediately. After that, he called out ICE for escalating tensions. He even shared footage that appeared to show a reporter, Lauren Tomasi, getting hit with a rubber bullet while covering the protests. It's intense out there. The music world is definitely making their voices heard. Green Day's Billie Joe Armstrong posted protest footage with just a middle finger emoji and an ice cube emoji. Pretty clear message there. Tyler, the creator, kept it simple but direct on his Instagram story with ice. At the BET Awards, which were happening right there in LA at the Peacock Theater, rapper Doechii used her acceptance speech to address what was happening literally outside the building. She said there were ruthless attacks creating fear and chaos in communities, all in the name of law and order.
And I want y'all to consider what kind of government it appears to be when every time we exercise our democratic right to protest, the military is deployed against us.
Hillary Duff also got involved, reposting a powerful message talking about people being taken from their daily lives, jobs, cars, even graduations, and young children left to face courts alone. Don't normalize this. Don't look away. Don't stay silent, the post urged. Florence Pugh and Gracie Abrams have been resharing posts condemning the enforcement actions, while Renee Rapp from Mean Girls called the federal response a complete disgrace. Also, Kalani, who's always been vocal about politics, posted on her Instagram story saying, "And long live the resistance, every single one of them." She was sharing another post that said people should stop calling what's happening in LA riots and instead call it resistance. And through all of this, Governor Newsom announced he's suing the federal government over the National Guard deployment, calling it unconstitutional. He said, "This is exactly what Donald Trump wanted. He flamed the fires and illegally acted to federalize the National Guard." That's a serious claim, and it shows how high the stakes are.
What crime has Governor Newsom committed?
A crime has he committed?
Yeah, to warrant his arrest, as you
I think his
suggested earlier.
primary crime is running for governor because he's done such a bad job